Welcome to a Zbooks FIRST. Today I have with me Anurrith Drachenstein, a kendo meister and romance and erotica novelist of the book called Alien Invasion, Romancing the Rebel. Hello, Anurrith. How are you doing?
Hi, Eric. How are you?
I'm fine. I've got my Guinness in my hand, and so I won't get hoarse. Yeah. And you're in Yorkshire?
I'm in Yorkshire, yes, indeed.
Very good.
Country in the world. Or
Yeah.
should I be county in the world?
The what county?
Best county.
Ah, yeah.
People could say it's God's own country.
Oh, I like that. I like God's money too. Do you know what God's money is?
Now I've got no idea.
God's money is gold and silver and soon to be Bitcoin.
I think it is already Bitcoin.
Yeah, well, we don't know yet, do we? I hope so. Maybe we shall see. Huh?
Time will tell.
Exactly. Maybe it's too early to tell. I'm a Bitcoin fan, but I want to talk about your book and not my silly Bitcoins. So, So you're a kendo meister. Do you shoot your bow and arrow when you're on your horses?
I am not at the moment because my horse that I've currently got is only just going on 5 years old.
Ah.
So he's only just been backed. I've done groundwork with him, shooting arrows from next time, so he gets used to the sound
Mm-hmm.
of, the arrow release and the string snapping.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's fine with that. We've obviously not done that from horseback. My old mare, yes, I could do that with her, but she is now retired.
Oh, okay. There are some amazing videos of these guys in the medieval festivals and these Viking dudes and the who are they? The Mongols and the Tartars. They're
Yeah,
shooting. They're shooting little. I don't know, 50-centimeter discs on
the,
horseback.
the Japanese as well with the Yumi bow.
Crazy. Can you do
Have
that?
you ever seen? Not when the target is that small, no.
Yeah, that I tried archery several times. My brother is into it. It's really fun. I really like that. Maybe I'll get back into that again.
You should.
Yeah,
Fun,
definitively. What?
especially when you're in our group. We don't take anything serious whatsoever. We actually shoot in the park.
Are you in one
There's
of those medieval fighting clubs?
no,
What are they called? The Society for Creative Anachronism, huh?
something like that, possibly, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And you have two horses.
I've got two, yes, Comanche and Griffin.
Cool.
Technically speaking, Griffin belongs to my daughter.
Yeah, you got to watch out. You got to watch out, Yeah, cool. Right on. So tell us about your book.
Well, it basically started as a role play because both Jason, my co-author, and myself, we suffer from anxiety and depression. So we met online, started it as a role play.
Hmm.
And then at some point we just thought, well, if that were on TV, we'd watch it.
Hmm.
So I took it upon myself to actually put it into a book, to rewrite it as a book.
That's cool.
And so that's actually our second book that's out.
Was it
The
the
first,
kind? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
basically, the first one was a short Cold War novel,
Ah, okay.
Secrets of Matrossov Island. But this one is going to be a two-parter. The second one is Honor and Treason. And it's basically, imagine the Empire come to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And you've got one rebel that has crash landed on Earth. He's got something that the Empire desperately wants, and which they absolutely need if they want to take over the whole universe. So they bring basically all the war to Earth. Julie, the heroine, technically speaking, because Earth gets attacked, and she falls in love with Kilo, the hero. She ends up actually going into the war with him, into the universe, into his star system. And you must imagine, basically, like Star Wars, that book. I've not got lightsabers, but advanced technology. And there's Julie with a katana, with a sword, slaying everybody.
Cool.
And actually relishing it as well.
Sounds like Kill Bill.
Oddly enough, I've never watched Kill Bill.
Oh, well, yeah. It's not like Star Wars. It's more like Monty Python meets Bruce Lee, you know?
All right, I'll have to watch it then.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but at the same time, it's a romance. So,
It is, yes.
so I don't know if you want to give away any spoilers, or maybe it's too erotic. But
No. I mean, Julie is actually erotica model. So she models for men's magazines, if you want to put it that way. But she's actually also a duchess. She doesn't want to be. It's kind of been forced onto her because her whole family died. The person that was meant to take over is dead. So she's got two personalities, if you want to put it that way. One that the people outside see being quite aloof, so people don't come up to her and talk to her because she suffers from anxiety. And she's had problems with stalkers. And the other one is how she really is, the wild side, which becomes apparent in chapter 1, if you want to already, when they actually get attacked in the middle of the night in her mansion. And she uses her katana to kill, if you can kill robots.
Yeah, cool. And tell us about the what is it? The supporting character, Kalo. Did your partner write him? How did you write the book? Back and forth, or did you just write the whole?
Well, the first book was written completely as a role play.
Yeah.
We did the whole thing. It actually ends on a cliffhanger.
Oh, okay.
But we are 70,000 words into Honor and Treason. We'll have about 100,000 words when we're finished.
And so you send the manuscript or the email to him, and then he puts his part.
Well, Instagram we use mainly.
Yeah. Nice. And then one of you takes it and puts it all together in a book format.
That would be me.
Interesting. And what are you using for that? For the formatting?
Well, I've got a formatter, basically.
Oh, okay.
I copy, I put it into Word, look for, spelling mistakes, grammar, stuff. I can do it.
Yeah.
Having grown up in Germany, sometimes my sentence structure is back to front.
Yeah, lovely, isn't it? Yeah. How long did you speak German? You still speak German?
Very rarely.
How many years were in Germany? Were you in Germany, and when did you leave?
22 years. My parents moved across in 71, and I moved back here in 93.
Were you raised bilingually?
Yes, I was.
Oh, so you got...
Which wasn't good when I entered, when I went to German schools. Because again, grammatically and in writing, I was mixing up both languages. So my teacher said not to speak English that much at home.
That's always a question, right? Our one son, he speaks 3 languages already, and but we live in Germany, and German is his weakest language. So
it's one of the most difficult languages as well.
Yeah. Maybe he's just using the easiest ones. We have friends that their child only speaks German, and they speak Polish and Hindi to him, but he speaks German. So I don't know. Every kid's different. So anyway,
my daughter only speaks a few words German.
Okay.
So for her, it's English.
But you
I
got
can
a
get
good
both
douse of
languages.
German then. You can speak German fluently.
I can indeed, yes.
And have you noticed that so the same thing happened to me when I changed countries or moved. The both languages degenerated to the norm in the middle, right?
Yes, as long as you don't start. As my brother-in-law used to put it when he came across to England, he was German. He says the problem is when you hear the language that much, you start dreaming in English but with German subtitles.
Yeah, it's terrible, terrible. Yeah, yeah. And so then when I go back to California, I start speaking German to everybody, and it's my native language. And what the heck? I'm the German gets in the English, and my English gets in the German. Just ruins everything.
It doesn't. The nice thing is, what I always found with my family,
Mhm.
if you want to talk about something secretly, you just use both languages in one sentence.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It works.
If
Yeah,
somebody can't speak both languages, they will not know what the heck you're on about.
Dinglish. So we're Dinglish Meister.
Oh, we are, yes.
Cool. All right. Well, that might come out in the next questions. I've got a bunch of questions for you.
Now fire away. We've got
So,
time.
so who are the three Bengals?
That would be Twister, Desert, and Thunder.
Your cat? Are they cats?
Yes.
Ah, okay. I thought so. I thought.
We
And
were
who are the
expecting tigers.
what?
We expecting Bengal tigers.
I was wishing for yeah, yeah. Well, you got two horses, so you can handle some big animals, you know.
I can indeed, yes.
And who are the three rescues?
That is Blizzard, Hurricane, and Tsunami.
Cool. Dogs?
No cats.
Oh, also cats. Okay.
No.
Okay.
So
Cool.
Thunder
Blizzard.
would Thunder would kill any dog entering this house. These dogs down the road, if they show any fear, he
So,
faces dogs.
so she's the dog of the house.
Well, he is. We've got two
Uh-oh,
girls
sorry.
and three boys. Sorry, three boys and three girls. I lost one last year, so we have
Huh.
4 boys, 3 girls.
Well, that's no fun. Okay.
Yeah, but it's old age.
Yeah. Oh, well.
And he's
Okay,
only
back to your book.
exactly.
Okay, so this is tough because you've got a co-author, and
Yes,
so you do any kind of outlining or like,
we do. But I mean, we've obviously got an idea where the book is heading, where the story is heading. But either of us can always throw a wrench into the works,
mm,
just to spice it up a bit more.
yeah, yeah,
So it kind of is at times when you get things in the book, it will be genuine surprise on what the other one has said and put in.
cool.
So I mean the same with the next one, Honor and Treason. We've got a rough idea which way we're going, but either of us can always throw something else in it just to make it more interesting, to make it more natural in the response.
Yeah, that's fun, huh?
It is indeed,
Yeah.
yes.
I started the book, but I haven't finished it yet. And so, do you follow the three act structure or some other kind of template?
No, absolutely not. It's just
Okay,
how we feel at the time and what we write.
right.
I found, oddly enough, the reviews that I've gotten in Britain are all 5 star.
Hmm.
The reviews I've gotten in the US,
Hmm.
either get 5 star or 1 star. There's nothing in between.
Hmm. I found Amazon is usually nicer than Goodreads. The Goodreads are
Yeah.
cutthroats, they're killer. That you get the what do you call it? You get the honest reviews in Goodreads. That's for darn sure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
I
and
mean, I don't mind as long as I mean, I want to learn.
yeah,
We
yeah,
both have to learn.
yeah.
And, but if it's constructive criticism
Hmm.
and not when it's nasty, as one
Yeah,
of the reviews is on the American Amazon site.
yeah. It's a problem, isn't it? What really bothers me is that Amazon lets non-buyers review any product in Amazon. I don't know why they do that. I got a nasty review once, but it was a verified purchaser reader, and they obviously didn't read the book, or they were drunk, because I write kids books, and the book
Yes.
was about airplanes, and she said that there were no airplanes in the book. It's like, it's obviously wrong. And do you remember about 2 years ago, you could answer reviews, and you could actually go and click on the review and ask Amazon to remove it. At least in Amazon.com, you could. I've had at least 10 reviews removed, but they've
I've
removed the.
reported it, but
Yeah,
obviously Amazon won't do anything.
yeah, they removed all those functions. Unfortunately, all you can do now is flag it. And
Yes.
yeah, it's very frustrating, because anybody can review anything, even if they didn't buy it. And this person was obviously drunk. She even said, laugh out loud, LOL,
Yes.
and Amazon won't remove the review. And it's bad for them too. It's less sales for them.
Exactly.
I don't know what their problem is. I never liked that policy. But yeah. Anyway, that's it. It's tough. That's why you got to get, 10, 20 of your fans on board to get some buffer reviews in there.
Exactly.
So how do you get reviews? Are you getting a street team or beta readers?
I'm just basically starting with the beta readers.
Mm-hmm.
I've just started using a platform called Voracious Readers, I believe it's called.
I was just going to say that. That's a really good. I'm only using them now. I've tried many of them, and Voracious Readers is so good. You can just put it on autopilot, and really great. They just sent me a good review of one of my books, and it's wow, crazy, man. Yeah, I love Voracious Readers. So did you talk to Larry Fronsek?
Well, I have emailed backwards and forwards, because originally I went for getting the 20 readers for free.
Hmm.
And that wouldn't have come in place until, I believe, the 20th of May.
Hmm.
But I'm an impatient kind of person.
Yeah,
So I just basically said I wanted to do it now. And we've got a
yeah.
few. We've got one review. I mean, we had a problem with the book that it wasn't spelling mistakes, it was grammatical mistakes.
Hmm.
I had problems with the editor. So I've just put it with another editor, and it's actually just been relaunched, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, you can relaunch a book.
Well, exactly.
Okay.
So, minus the mistakes.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, once you get on the Voracious Readers, I think you'll be happy about that. I am. I only use them from now on. There's no point to even bother with the others, as far as I'm concerned. But
I mean, they are really good. As I
yeah.
said, it got flagged up by one of the readers that opted in for my book.
Mm-hmm.
And he basically said, well, look, you've got them and their mistakes. And I said, well, thanks for letting me know. I'll get onto the editor and I'll get it sorted, and I'll send you the PDF file again once it's been sorted. And it was all fine.
Yeah, yeah.
If people come up like that and say, well, look, we've seen that mistake, I've got no issues, but to really take the piss and degrade the writer.
Yeah, but you're always going to get these trolls, so just got to get used to it, or get your army of reviewers out there just to roll them over.
Yeah, well, you're getting there slowly but surely.
I mean, like I said, I can't believe it. This one person was so drunk that she said there's no aircraft in the book about aircraft. I mean, it's such an obvious lie. And Amazon deleted 10 reviews for me, about 10 or even more, but they won't delete that one. It's an obvious lie. I feel your frustration. So anyways, okay, then are you using any kind of Facebook ads or BookBub ads, Amazon ads?
Instagram, usually. Instagram and Twitter.
Tell me how that works.
Well, I've actually got a lot of not co-authors, authors that I've befriended on Instagram. and we
Hmm.
kind of help each other out. Not that we review each other's books,
Hmm.
but we kind of piggyback off each other, if you want to put it that way as well.
But it's not paid advertising.
No, it's just
Uh-huh.
ordinary Instagram posts.
But see, I always had a problem with Instagram. You can't repost. What do you do?
No, you can't.
How do you do it?
Well, how I do it is I've just basically got it on my tablet or on my phone, and I'll just repost it again that way.
Your friend's book.
Well, not my friend's book, my book.
Yeah, yeah.
But their book, basically, they just have to shoot me the same thing again.
I heard that tags are very important, like in Twitter.
Oh, yes, very much so. But the tags in Instagram are better than they are in Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Aha. So what are you liking more, Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
And so what do
Twitter
you do?
has
You
all
just
its uses, but
Mhm.
Instagram is just better.
But so what is working for you? A picture of your book or an excerpt, or what are you doing? Video?
It's basically the book put together with a background picture
Mhm.
of a couple making out, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, maybe you can send me a link or something. I'd like to see some examples because I have often on relationship with Instagram. Sometimes I like it, but I just don't. I don't know. I'm.
Yeah, I
I'm.
can do it.
Yeah, yeah. So Instagram is working for you, huh?
It is, yes.
And are you getting like measurable results, like sales?
Some of them,
Uh huh.
when, I got 82 downloads in the 2 days that the book was free.
Hmm.
So that wasn't bad. Unfortunately, I haven't got any reviews yet back from that, barring two, which is annoying. It's frustrating.
Yeah, of course. What about your email list?
Just building it as well through voracious readers.
Oh, I love them. Did I tell you I love them? I think I already told you. I love them.
They should pay us.
You know what's really cool is that if they don't get, what was it, 20? If they don't get you more than 20 per month, then the rate goes down, to like,
It's basically $20 a month
yeah,
or 50 cents
yeah,
per person that subscribes to the email list.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So anything below the $20, let's say if you only get 10,
Hmm.
then you only pay $5
Hmm.
instead of 20.
Yeah,
But if you
lovely.
get you still only pay the 20. So the
So,
$20 is just the max.
yeah. Are you onboarding your readers with an email sequence?
Yes, I am, yes.
And oh, we're getting all techie here, aren't we? Which email software do you use?
MailerLite.
Me too, and SendFox. SendFox is new, but MailerLite is pretty good. I like them. Good, awesome. Well, have you thought of BookBub ads?
Uh, I have. I mean, I originally looked at Amazon ads as well, but with it being erotica,
Oh, they won't
and
let you.
exactly,
Hmm. Does BookBub allow erotica?
I haven't got a clue. I've not tried yet.
Because BookBub is really, really good. I'm except for kids' books. That's the only reason I'm not using them right now. They're really, really mediocre for kids' books, but for
Okay.
nonfiction and science fiction and romance, I don't know about erotical. You'll have to check. I'm pretty sure they allow it. And then there's this really good book by David Gaughran. Just look up David Gaughran BookBub ads and do that book, and you will be really good at BookBub ads. It's really awesome.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll have to do that.
Have you heard of David Gaughran?
I haven't, no.
He's in your neck of the woods. He's somewhere in the UK. I think
Well,
Ireland.
I
Yeah, I know. Don't be nice. Be nice now.
am.
Okay.
Ireland, technically speaking, belongs to Great Britain. Well, Northern Ireland does.
Yeah, yeah,
If you want to get technical.
yeah, yeah. Well, it really doesn't matter because his book is awesome, and BookBub ads are they're like a secret weapon when you get good at them, and so I
Okay.
I super recommend them. So Okay, so where is your co-author?
He's in Michigan at the moment.
Michigan. And are you guys in some kind of role-playing group or Verein or something?
Well, we used to use an app called Amino.
Okay, I don't know about it.
Well, now I'm just saying within that you've got different communities, role playing, you know, what really basically everything in there about horses, different communities. And that's how we actually met about 16 months ago.
Cool. And amino, is that like amino acid?
It's spelled like amino acid, yes.
Okay, cool. And so, and he's in the army or something?
He is, yes, he's in the US Army.
Cool,
Going to
cool.
be deployed on the 30th of April
Right on.
to go into self-isolation for 4 weeks.
What
2 weeks before, 2 weeks because of Corona.
Yeah.
Even though he's had both injections, he has to have 2 weeks in Texas before he leaves, and then 2 weeks where he goes to be deployed.
Lovely, lovely. Oh
But we
well.
have 4 weeks to write.
Yeah, that's right. You can use it. Excellent.
Exactly.
Excellent. Yeah. So let's see. So yeah, the romance genre and the erotica genre is super competitive. So how do you compete?
Barely.
Yeah. It's tough. I know.
Yeah. But we are doing better than in the category we were in beforehand. Before that, it was sci-fi, military, and action adventure.
Yeah, it's tough.
There was absolutely nothing was moving in there at all.
Hmm.
And then somebody, a fellow author, actually mentioned, she said, well, with all the romance within it, you should really have a cover that shows, a romantic couple. And I said, well, because originally, you've seen the cover of Rebels Revolution, Dawn of the Rebel. That was the original cover and title of the book of Alien Invasion Romancing the Rebel.
Okay.
So I just basically used KDB Spy to have, which are the titles of the words within the titles that people use, the top 40 use. And Alien was the highest ranking one. Romance was the second ranking one.
Which was the highest ranking?
Alien.
Aliens. Yeah. I like Katie Spy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. So you used Katie Spy. What it was made for to help you make the title?
Use your version. I'm not going to pay for it.
Oh, you used my version.
Yes.
The poor man's Katie Spy. Well, thank you very much. And then, so did it help? Did it work?
It did, yes. As I said, we've sold more now. And there are just more people interested because sex basically sells.
Yeah. Well, I'm so happy that my free tools helped you. That's awesome. That's what I made them for. Awesome. Yeah, because the free tools are never as good as the paid tools. So
but it's helped.
Excellent. I'm glad. That makes me very happy. That's really cool. And okay, so you renamed the book, and you're getting a little more movement now. So you're getting an email list with voracious readers. Excellent. So how is your email list doing? Are they all opening, and are you engaging with your audience? Are you?
I am, yes. I basically told them that if they've got any problems or any queries, just to email.
Mm-hmm.
I'm open to, anything they want to tell me, if they suggest something else or whichever way, Right now it's still fairly small, so it's going to be easy to do that.
Yeah. Are you making any videos?
I did start with YouTube, but I've not carried on yet. I haven't had the time.
Yeah. YouTube is amazing. I'm focusing on that again because on YouTube you get the SEO juice. You know the this
Yeah.
and a Facebook page is much easier to build up than a YouTube channel, though. So as usual, I'm going back and forth between the two. But I know not face, but video works really, really, really well, especially live video. And then your people will start popping in on you and stuff, and you can really engage with your audience that way. I always recommend live videos, and Instagram live videos work really well. Have you tried that yet?
I haven't, no.
Oh, since you like Instagram, I really think you should do that this weekend. You'll be surprised because whenever you do live, they shoot it out to 100% of your followers. So they will
Okay.
see it. They'll get the red light or the red badge and they will see your live video. And that
Well,
doesn't
I'll
mean,
have to take them with me to the horses then.
yeah. Especially, yeah, if you have a good connection and you can go out somewhere with it, that works really well. And that I don't know how long this is going to last, how long you get 100%, what do you call it, penetration when you use a live video. Yeah. And because, for a long time they were competing with YouTube. So YouTube, Facebook and Instagram were really helping the people with live videos and really works, really works. So I challenge you to do a live video this weekend.
Okay, challenge accepted.
Yeah. And what's your name in Instagram?
Same as it is everywhere else, Anurrith Drachenstein.
I don't know if I'm following you yet, but I will immediately because I want to see your live video. And see, that's the cool thing. I will. Once you go live, I will see it. Well, I mean,
Okay.
if I have my phone open, of course. I have to be online also. So, okay.
Scared of horses because Kaz, who owns the place, she's got a SHIRE cross Clydesdale, and he
Oh,
stands 20 hands high.
wow.
So that is the equivalent of standing next to somebody that's 6'6". And we're not talking head height, we're talking back height.
Wow. What color is he?
He's a bay.
Okay. He's not blue like your hair.
No, not blue like my hair, blue and purple.
I dyed my mom's dog blue once like your hair. I'm sure you could do that to a horse too.
I'm sure I could, but I don't think it'd thank me. Griffin, whose actual full name is Harry Potter's Gryffindor.
Ah, yeah, cool. That's the name of the horse.
Well, yes, Griffin's full name is Harry Potter's Gryffindor. It came about because he was born in 2017, which was the 20th anniversary of Harry Potter.
20th already.
Yeah, my daughter wanted to call him Griffin anyway. But where we were at the time, his mother and him had to go through a door to get to the field. So that's why it was Gryffindor.
Ah, perfect.
Door.
Yeah, like really door.
So we decided Harry Potter's Gryffindor.
Awesome.
Spelled like Gryffindor in Harry Potter, obviously.
And do you live on the land or where you can ride?
I have to travel 20 miles.
Oh, that's not too bad, I guess.
No, but I don't have to go every day, luckily enough, because Kaz really looks well after them. So Mansi at the moment, mine is lame. I went up yesterday. I couldn't go today, obviously, because my son was at home. And she's got everything there that we needed, the hoof plate, because he's either got an abscess or a thrush. So it's not the thrush is basically when there's a little hole and muck gets into the frog. That's like the triangular part. If you look at underneath the foot of a horse, there's a hoof got like a triangular part which is called the frog.
Uh-huh.
And that is soft tissue, if you want to put it that way. It's a shock absorber.
So you gotta treat it.
We are treating it, yes. He's got a dressing on with hoof clay. Then he's got vet wrap around it. Then we put a nappy, as the Americans call it, a diaper around it. And then a gorilla tape. it just keeps it really nice and hot and draws it all out.
Hmm.
We've
Well, I
got the
hope he
bed.
gets well.
So do I. I don't
Yeah.
like seeing him poorly.
Yeah, no. And that's Gryffindor.
That's Comanche, that's mine.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, so well, you told me you didn't really have a favorite author, do you?
I don't know.
What about a favorite book?
No, not even a favorite book. I
Hmm.
just read one book once and that's about it.
Mm-hmm. You okay, what's the last book you read?
Can't remember the name, but it was the number one bestseller at the time of the erotica author, the number one book in
Hmm.
my genre.
Well, it must not have been good.
It was good. It's just been a while, and it just happened since. I don't read every day.
Yeah, you're too busy writing.
Writing, editing, looking after my kids, my cats, my horses,
Yeah. That's
and the house.
yeah, it's tough, isn't it? Where do you get time to write?
Well, I make time. I mean, I take my son to daycare every day. As you
Mm.
know, he's disabled.
Mm-hmm.
So I drop him off at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
I travel 35 minutes to get to my horses, stay there a couple of hours,
Mm-hmm.
and come back. And then I've got about another 2 hours before I have to go and pick him up to write.
Mm. Yeah, it's some hardcore time
Um,
management there.
It is, yes, but I still find time afterwards as well because it's not downstairs the whole time. He's got his own TV upstairs, so
Do you have time for more questions? The Blitz round.
yeah, we can try.
Okay, I'm just going to shoot some questions at you, and you got to answer as fast as possible.
I will try.
Okay, if you could eat dinner with anyone, past, present, or future, who would it be?
Oh, fuck. Sorry, my language.
Don't worry.
Patrick Swayze.
Patrick Swayze. Oh, yeah, right
When
on.
I was 18, Dirty Dancing came out,
Yep,
and I think I watched that film about 5 or 6 times.
for sure. Yeah. And then that girl got her nose operated, and she never got a movie role again.
Ah, I didn't realize that one.
Yeah,
But
she
then
got.
I'm not interested in girls.
Yeah, I know, but of course, I know she got one more movie after that, and then she faded into oblivion. Poor girl. Anyways,
Yes, I
she
know.
should have kept the nose, you know.
True.
Okay, next one. What's in your pockets right now?
Nothing.
Nothing. Don't you have any
Nothing.
pockets?
I've got pockets, but there's nothing in there. Air.
Ah, living freely. I like it. Do you have a morning routine?
Yes, I get up at 6 o'clock, look at Instagram, look at Facebook, read maybe for half an hour if I get time. And then I have to get my son ready for that we can set off at 20 past 8. Because
Hmm.
at the moment we've got that much traffic, especially because lockdown's just been eased.
Ah.
Monday, it took me 80 minutes to drive 8 miles.
Oh, that's terrible.
But
That's worse than.
everybody was allowed out, and then we've got that many roadworks.
Wow.
There've been so many intercity dual carriageways, one lane.
That's worse than California. That's terrible. Yeah.
I've only ever been to California once, and that was just for one night in San Diego
Hmm.
before flying out to Montana.
Yeah, New York and California supposedly have the worst traffic in America, and especially Los Angeles. It's terrible, terrible. They got 20 lanes and they're all stuffed. You know, it's crazy. Okay,
You need
what's the
30.
what?
Said you need 30 lanes.
Yeah, yeah. And if we made them, they would be stuffed too. So, all right, next one. What's the one question you wish people would ask you?
Where can I find your book?
Excellent, excellent. Where books are sold, right?
Amazon.
Okay. So what's on the horizon for you? What any next projects?
Well, we're just finishing off Honor and Treason, which is the follow-on of Romancing the Rebel. It's going to be a lot darker
Okay.
than Romancing the Rebel, whereas Romancing the Rebel is really light and fluffy. Yes, it's got war and battles in there, but in a sense, it's quite comical at times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, One-Hand Treason, as the name already suggests, goes darker and a lot deeper into the story.
Is it erotica?
It will have some in, but it will not be as heavy based on erotica as Romancing the Rebel is.
Okay. Okay.
Because of the treason bit in there, I don't want to really go into too much detail.
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
the thing is,
No
we'll have
spoilers.
no, but whereas Romancing the Rebel only shows the side of the rebel,
Mm-hmm.
in Honor and Treason, we'll actually have the Empire's viewpoint as well.
Ah. Are you going to do it as role playing again with your partner?
Yes, we are doing it as a role play.
Cool. Cool. It seems to work. Like I said, I've started your book and I didn't notice it was a role play. It looked, I just started reading and yeah, works.
Good.
Okay. Then where can we reach you online?
You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Anurrith Drachenstein.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Well, it was lovely talking to you.
It's great talking to you as well.
And when your next book comes out, give me a ring.
I certainly will do. Let's see what
Okay.
you think of Honor and Treason.
Yes, for sure. And
You might
this,
have finished Romancing of the Rebel by then.
what? I'm sorry?
I said you might have finished Romancing the Rebel by then.
Yeah, probably. I'm a fast reader. I don't retain anything, but I can read fast.
I just have to say, Romancing the Rebel does finish on a cliffhanger, but
Mhm.
it has the prologue and the first chapter of Honor and Treason in with it already. So even
Okay.
though Romancing the Rebel finishes on a cliffhanger,
Hmm.
it doesn't quite finish on a cliffhanger because, it tells you what happens next.
That's fine. That's okay. And this weekend, you're going to go live.
I will go live on Instagram. I don't know yet if Saturday or Sunday.
Okay, cool. All right.
The weather as well.
What?
Depends on the weather as well. Seems I'm going
Yeah.
to be out with the office. So if it's absolutely peeing it down.
Yeah. Well, it is April. In you know what we say in Germany, der April macht, was er will.
Oh, yes, I do know that one.
And what do they say in England?
Nothing like that at all.
Okay. All right. Well, it was great talking to you.
All right, brilliant. Thank you very much, Eric, for having me.